Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Got a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Jason Tatum.
And he hasn't been making as much of an impact with his defense as he had been earlier in the season. Steal numbers have dropped off in the past 5 games. He'll need to put a lot more effort into his defense here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Derek White is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Claxton in at the 5, patrolling the paint. On for the Heat. Chris Bosh is out there with Baller. Then there's Wade. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero into the 1. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Wade surveying the D. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on White.
Oh, so tough for defenders to guard D-Wade. He can hurt you in so many different ways.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw missing. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
And he's good on the second.
Hard not to be impressed by Dwayne Wade's natural ability as a scorer. I mean, he works hard, no doubt, but this guy just has a gift for finding his shots.
Now here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Shot, high post. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Well, you know, there's still some value in the mid-range jumper, especially when it's Jason Tatum taking the shot.
Bosh, a screen on White. Wade passes to Bosh. Kicks it out to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Brown. Hero. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brown outside. Outside White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Claxton the pass to Brown. Claxton sets the screen for Brown. The three-pointer no good. And it's Wade with the ball for Miami. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact a game. And Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Hero, following the three-pointer by Boston. Wade outside. And here's Bosch. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Baller passes to Bosch. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between that. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And here is Tatum, following Chris Bosch's 3. Pass to Simons. Knocks it loose. Wade with it. He's picked up by White. Hero finds Wade. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Bosch passes to Adebayo. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch.
Well, how about the physicality of Adebayo? He is tough to handle that close to the basket.
Pass to Claxton. Simons surveying the D. Over Wade. And it's Simons missing.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Brown against Adebayo. Here's Baller. Plays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And a chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. The 4th spot held by Jason Tatum.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 3 this game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Now here's Brown. 11 points last game. Can they get it? And that's good. Jason Tatum for 3. Tatum's got 5 now.
Solid from 3. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
Here's Brown, following the score by Miami. Outside, White. Back to Brown. And it's D. Wade with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And the rejection by Claxton. Tatum at the elbow. Over Bosch. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by White. 7 points in the game.
Well, with his dribble moves, Tatum will get where he needs to go, and he's an outstanding finisher.
Hero against Brown. Now here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. From downtown. Rebound by the Heat. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense, and it's hard to get a win when that's the case.
Celtics have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. He is looking for Simons and finds him. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Adebayo. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And yeah, you see he's been doing this all year. One of the best shot blockers in the league, always threatening to send it back in style. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Good ball movement here by Miami. Outside Bosch. Launches a 3. Miami no good on that time either. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Tatum with it. Wade picks him up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Shooting 2.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
They get it back. The Celtics shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Brown, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Wade kicks to Hero. Pass to Bowler. Again, the miss by the Heat.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
White the pass to Simons. It's Brown on the wing. Outside White. Outside Simons. They get the rebound. Off with the layup. Miami trailing. Wade outside. Pass to Bowler. The basket good off the assist from Wade. And that's now 7 points for Bowler.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And then for Boston, Max Strus is checked in for Jaylen Brown. Cooper comes in for Anthony Simons. And it's Pritchard in for White. Claxton the pass to Cooper. Here's Pritchard. They really needed more from him in that loss to New York. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Cooper. Shoots over Powell. Boston again missing. For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to New York.
And that one, I thought the guys were out of sync offensively. And on the defensive end, a failure to communicate.
Yeah, they just looked totally lost in that game. On both ends of the floor, the coach is going to have some choice words for him after that one.
This league, Stan, and you've watched it and coached it for years, has the best players in the entire world. And some guys, though, can kind of be overlooked, like Terry Rozier, for instance.
Yeah, look, here's a guy who's averaged 28 points a game. He can create offense for other people. He plays hard, was an outstanding defender early in his career. He's an important piece for any team he's on.
And what speed, and Stan, what athleticism.
Yeah, no question about it. This guy's somebody who shouldn't be under the radar.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
Tillman, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And both free throws good for Rozier. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. And here is Tatum after Terry Rozier hitting the three. Wiggins with it. He has yet to score. Pass to Powell. The Heat need to get a shot off. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best. In fourth, the Celtics.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
No good on the free throw. Shards checked in for Boston. And the second free throw, good. Instead, it seems like time and again, the Heat uncover those hidden gems, turning unknowns into big contributors.
That's one of the things they do best, Kevin. The list of names like that is long, but look no further than Udonis Haslem, whose jersey they retired last season. Their hard work culture seems to breed those kind of success stories.
Jaquez can't hit.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Pass to Cooper. And here is Strus. Sharch with the screen for Strus. Over Wiggins. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, tough to make those jumpers when you are guarded that closely.
Outside Rozier. Here's Ware. 8 points his last outing. The 15-footer, good.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
And so it's Boston with it after the Heat pick up 2. Pass to Pritchard. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. Trains the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Heat leading by 5. Now Rozier. 5 points in the game. Here's Ware. Goes up from the top of the key. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Cooper. He takes it in. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jaquez. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the first. Here's Pritchard. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Charge a screen on Rozier. Pritchard. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 5-point game. Jaquez with the bucket.
What a setup for Jaquez Jr. All he has to do is focus and shoot.
Boston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Saric passes to Tillman. To the middle. Here's Pritchard. And he banks in the layup. Pritchard's got his second basket of the night.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Wiggins outside. Now here's Rozier. Defense is right there. Here's Ware. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Ware's got 5 now.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Pritchard. He has 5. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Powell with the steal. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Pass to Cooper. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
1 shot.
And Cooper, no good on that one. The Heat leading by 5. And here is Powell. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit. And here's Strus for 3. The shot missing. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Heat out front, leading by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
Celtics trail by 5. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Mitchell. Chris Bosh is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Wade. And it's Highsmith in at the small forward. And that one's good, Tatum.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. The three from Bosh. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Simons. From deep. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Highsmith's shot is good. And the Heat lead by 5. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. The Celtics shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Well, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot, but he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
Yeah, he has a good handle, doesn't he?
Well, he's got a great handle.
Wade outside. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Great open look there. Bosh has got 6.
I just love how Bosh has worked in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
To the left side wing. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
Heroes checked in for Miami. Good on both. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Left side, Bosh. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Nick Claxton.
And Bosh, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
He misses the free throw. Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And he's good on the second. And Simons has got the ball here for Boston. Trailing by 4. Claxton inside, working on Bosch. And Claxton throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Hero with the screen on Cooper. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Baller, he's checked in for the Heat. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Celtics. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the Heat, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And seeing where the Heat are, they've had a horrendous start to the season. They're really creating a lot of work for themselves here moving forward.
Yeah, but the good news is they are a team that can do that work. It's just a question of solving these early problems.
Here's Simons after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Simons, the pass to Tatum. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Miami leading by 4. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Hero passes to Ball. Now here's Wade for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Here's Cooper. And it's off from three-point range. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Wade against Cooper. The kick out to Bosch. Here's Baller. Last game he had 34 points. Just 3 to shoot. Hero, no good. Celtics trail by 4. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Tatum against Adebayo. Outside Tatum. Over Adebayo. Boston, no good that time either. The Heat have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Hero. The rebound by the Celtics.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
In his first 3 seasons in the NBA, Stan, Anthony Simons only started 5 games. Now he is out there a lot and getting starts.
Well, look, Kevin, he played under Damian Lillard. Not a bad role model for Anthony Simons. Another 6'3" guard with explosive scoring capability. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Wiggins is checked in for Adebayo, and it's Rozier in for Wade. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. We see coaches, Stan, willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. And he makes the first.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Cooper. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Brown with it. No scoring in this one. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Chris Bosh. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
That free throw good from Brown.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
Here's Baller. He has 7. Pass to Wiggins. Rozier with a screen for Wiggins. Here's Baller. Takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Baller's got 10 points in the game.
And when Wiggins moves the rock, it's a huge plus for the offense.
There's the lob to Brown. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
A big athletic finish by Brown. Polishing off the lob pass with authority.
Pass to Bosh. Now, here's Rozier. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. And it's 7 points for Terry Rozier.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Hero against Simon. Here's Pritchard. Brown right side. A fader. Rebound by the Heat.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Baller. 10 points for him. This one for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Hero against Simon. Tatum down low. On the wing, Brown. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Here's Hero, following the basket by Jaylen Brown. The kick out to Rozier. Bosh, a screen on Brown. Rozier for 3, and Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics trail by 7. Simon's on the wing. He's looking for Claxton and finds him.
Well, when Simons is making plays for others, this offense becomes even more dangerous.
Now Rozier. He has 7. A three-pointer. Wiggins. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. And Simons has got the ball here for the Celtics. And stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Bowler. Shoots. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Celtics have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Tatum. Simons from outside. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Miami leading by 5. Rebound, Boston. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass to Claxton. Stolen by Hero. Here's Wiggins. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Wiggins has got 4 this quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Simons.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And some changes here for the Heat. Ware's checked in, and it's Jaime Jaquez in for Ball. And the Celtics making a change here. The Heat leading by 4. And here is Powell. Hasn't made one yet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Rozier.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. And Ware pulls it down. The Heat leading by 6. Wiggins in the post. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wiggins has got 6 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pritchard passes to Brown. From the arc. And again, Boston with the triple. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Now, here's Rozier, guarded closely. That one, no good. Celtics trail by 5. Brown outside. High, arcing shot. Great defense that time from Jaquez. Miami's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. And it's Wiggins missing.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Jaquez.
Jaylen Brown proven to be a tough customer.
The Celtics have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. The first one falls.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Highsmith is checked in, and Davion Mitchell's subbed in for Rozier. And Brown drops them both. The Heat leading by 3. Now here's Powell. Still without a basket. And again, it's the Heat missing. Boston has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Get that out of here. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. On the wing, Brown. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Brown's got 13 points.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
Just 4 to shoot. Jaquez against Brown. Jaquez with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 5. Boston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Brown. And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Powell. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Celtics trail by 5. Brown with it. He's got 15. Driving in. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Highsmith. Here's Ware. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Now Powell. Scoreless thus far. Just 5 to shoot. There's a good screen. Good on the triple. And it's an 8-point Heat lead. And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Andrew, what do you like about the way the team's playing so far?
We're competitive right now. We're going after it. Every possession, we're going hard.
We'll see if that continues in the second half, Andrew. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
You look at the Celtics, they hold the best record in their conference. That alone accounts for their lofty perch in the rankings.
Perch? That's some good eating. Not quite salmon, but still very tasty in its own right. And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Heat.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And here's White, still scoreless. On the floor for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Anthony Simons out there with Derek White. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Tatum. And here is Simons. Now here's White. Outside Tatum. 5 on the clock. Over Adebayo. And Claxton throws it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Here's Wade following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Baller from outside off the mark. Celtics trail by 6. Brown with it, and Bosch picks him up defensively. Right side, Simon. Here's White. And the 3 off target.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Back to Hero. Pass to Bowler. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Baller's got 15 points.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Simons, the pass to Tatum. Back to Simons. Over Wade. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Simons.
It took a little time for Simons to kind of come into his own, but now he's playing with supreme confidence.
Bosch kicks to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Lets it fly. Rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. White with it. Picked up by Hero. And it's White missing. Miami leading by 6. Hero passes to Bosch. Back to Hero. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Baller, and he jams it with authority.
Nice pass by Hero. He is a highly skilled player.
Celtics trail by 8. Now here's Tatum. 12 points for him. Pass to Brown. Simons from outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Baller. He's got 17. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, a former late first-round pick in 2018, Simons continues to prove the doubters wrong with his fantastic scoring ability.
Both good from the line that time. Miami leading by 6. Outside, Hero. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, defensively, you have to do your best to guard Hero without fouling because he's nearly automatic from the line.
For Miami, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, remember, Hero came into the league as a scorer, and he's only gotten better, continuing to round out his game.
And Hero drops them both. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And how about the numbers here for White? Averaging 9 points per game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. but that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.